Hey there peeps, mewmew here and welcome back to Star Ocean Anamnesis, and today we're going to talk about the new update that we have. So let's start by going through the notices, and we do have a lot of notices. I'm going to try to make it semi-quick going through them so you can get to the content that you want to hear about the most, which, you know, spoiler might be this. Anyway, so let's start at the bottom. For the first thing, we have the Maze of Tribulations, the Temple of Elements vulnerable to light. We have the upper tier now available, so that's great. You know, there's more opportunities to get the Maze of Tribulation coin, so definitely do this, and it's available until November 6th. So this is going to be around for, you know, a few weeks, so definitely have the opportunity to work your way up to be able to do it. Then we have a new chapter unlocked. So we have a new planet, the Planet Burr event available now. It is a continuation of the story right after the Red Ring, so this is really cool. And you know, there's also more opportunities for you to get gems by completing this part of the story. So win-win. So definitely check that out. I don't want to spoil the story, but you know, it's really good. Definitely give it a look at. Then we have a returning event, Eliminate the Gerel Horde. So if you didn't watch my videos before, definitely I suggest that you look at some of my older videos talking about the Gerel Horde event. So this was actually our first event in Star Ocean Anamnesis when it launched in NA, and by being able to complete this event, you'll get these legacy coins and you can exchange them in the shop for different items. And I'm curious to see if the shop has reset, basically, especially for us that have been playing the game since day one. And this is going to be going through the 30th of this month, so that's about 2 weeks. So, I mean, that's cool. I'm assuming that we're getting other stuff to put in at the same time, so we'll see. So, just FYI, I think it tells us it's typing. Does it not? It is just a regular boss mission. And summon Gerels, uses various attacks such as chop and acid shot. Be careful of attacks, some cause paralysis. So we don't actually have very much information about the typing, but you know, I do suggest you look at some of my older videos about that. Then we have Oracle Mel, Oath upon a Lantern, and it's our chance to get her. So how do we get her? Well, if this notice would load, I can tell you. So read, you know, the details for the special mission. So Captain Ferline and Tivon have been informed that Nell is down in the dumps because she is missing out on Char's Spirit Festival while being with us on the ship. According to my database, it's a very important celebration from her home planet. The two have suggested that we have our own Char's Spirit Festival on the ship to cheer her up. By clearing achievements during this event, you'll be able to receive many amazing gifts. As you clear through all 3 chapters of the event, you'll be able to limit break a 5-star Oracle Mel to the maximum level. That's awesome. And the event period is from today to the 30th, so you have about 15 days. She looks adorable in this color scheme. And her, you know, so for her, she is a healer. And her rush mode Arctic Impact 2R is 50% HP recovery and damage dealt plus 30%. Power in 2500. Her talents is damage dealt plus 15% for the party. Her second talent is movement rate boost, and her other is repel plus 1. So that's really awesome. And look at all these achievements. So you have different, you know, Oath upon the Lanterns. On the third one, you can get her, and then there's a 100,000 hit challenge. There's several things here and different ways that you can get her. So that's really awesome. And you do have to have completed, you know, chapter planet 1-23 to be able to, you know, get this unlocked. And of course, the timing is subject to change. So let's keep going. Then we have Misery 2 from this Executioner event showing up. So we've been having Misery 1 for about a week, and now this is the second stage as usual. So we have clear mission rewards to get initial clear rewards, and there's different things that you can have. So you can get, if you complete it 5 times, you get Executioner coin times 6,000. In the time that you complete it, you get more rewards. That's awesome. And you can also get some titles based on how fast you can complete these. And the weakness to this monster is freeze/silence, because apparently it's an ice week. It's ice week. So weak to freeze, silence, also weak to curse, poison, paralysis, but less effective compared to freeze and silence. And then the enforcer is also a weak to freeze, and enrages after 7 minutes. So watch out. And that's pretty much it. And it's also going to the 30th. Okay, so we have 2 events already stacked together. 2 events. But that's not all. We have a welcome back campaign. So this campaign, to welcome new returning players, we are holding a special campaign. We'll be sending a bundle gifts to all players. But wait, there's more. Content of the bundle will grow depending on the number of new and returning players that log in during the tally period. Be sure to log in and receive gifts that include a 5-star character ticket, 5-star weapon ticket, XP materials, documentation in full. Please note that returning players refers to players that have not logged in for 2 weeks. So if you haven't logged in for 2 weeks, this is probably a good time for you to, log in. And there's different things that, we can get. And at least it sounds like everybody's going to get these rewards. So that's really nice, because sometimes only the returning players get something, and it's hard for like the players that haven't played the game for a long time. Then it's like, oh, all these new, the returning people are getting all these things and whatnot. So it sounds like everybody's getting them, so that's nice. Then we have initial to be released campaign. This is a collaboration with NieR AUTOMATA, and this initial release campaign is to commemorate to be joining us in battle on the ship. We're holding a special initial to be release campaign. Make sure the use of the special login bonus and gem sale to get to be and power her up for battle. Oh my gosh, my English is terrible at this hour in the morning. And this is going until the 30th. We are getting some gems in there, some tickets, some weapon tickets, some stamina tickets. That is very awesome and very important. And the gem sale one is, the 99-cent deal is back. You get 500 gems. So once a day during the campaign, you'll be able to receive extra gems when you purchase the Gem S pack, and it's worth 4 times its normal value when it's on sale. This is really nice. Be able to get a lot of gems, especially for people that aren't spending that much money in the game, and only once a day. And also the gem sale 2 is, oh my gosh, yes, the double distribution packs from the summer are back. So like these are big, and if you're spending a lot of money in this game, these are totally worth it, because of the amount of gems that are in here. You get double the amount of gems. It is ridiculous. It's ridiculous how many gems we get, and this is really great. This is something I really like about Star Ocean, the amount of gems that they do whenever they have a bonus campaign, because sometimes they only do like extra 1,000, but no, they go double. So they go hard. So that's great. Then we have the campaign character draw for today. So joining on battle is NieR AUTOMATA. During this campaign period, the draw rate for the newest character 2B is greatly increased. 2B is an ace attacker unit. She'll increase your party's attack by 25%, 45% when 2B is at full health. If you're able to dodge an attack from the enemy, her special talent will reduce AP usage to 0 for a short period. Don't miss out on adding 2B's unique talents to your arsenal. Ooh. 2B can also be obtained through the standard character draws, and once the campaign is over, 2B will no longer be attainable through standard character draws and ticket draws. She is a limited time unit. She won't be here after. But if you get her, you're safe. You can keep, working on her. You can at least get one. So this is going until the 30th of this month, so that's awesome. Her rush mode is your hot arm 0. All elemental damage dealt plus 55%, 50% self party divided by 20 seconds. For 20 seconds. Then her first talent is attack plus 25% and attack plus 45% at 100% HP for the party. That's really cool. and her agility AP cost minus 100% when damage is nullified by evading for 10 seconds. So if you're really good at evading, this is really good for you, you know, to be able to reduce your AP cost. Then we have the talent Holy Blessing, which is normal attack HP recovery plus 100% for the party, and agility AP cost. So we have minus 50% evasion possible during attack, even if air imbues itself with dark. Wow, so AP costs minus 50% evasion possible during attack, even in the air. Imbue attacks with dark. So her attacks are imbued with dark, or only during this fourth talent. I'm kind of confused by that. So are all her attacks imbued by dark? Or is it only when this talent triggers? So, no, but that's just overall her talent AP costs minus 50%. Just overall. Is it just the evasion? You know, the rush agility. I'm kind of confused by this. Let me know in the comments what this exactly means, because agility AP cost makes me think of when you're dashing around, not evading, and dashing, yeah. So let me know, because I'm a little confused by this wording, but you might know. So, okay, so that is it. You can get her, you know, temporarily until the 30th, and we also have a 5-star weapon draw. So for this one, we have the draw rate of the new NieR AUTOMATA collaboration weapon will be greatly increased, which is this type 4 sword, and it is a one-handed sword, which would be great with her. And the factors are elemental damage, dealt plus 20% damage, and dealt to machines plus 30%, absorbs 50% of damage dealt by normal attacks, and also critical hit chance plus 10%. So this is a great weapon. I'm glad that it actually doesn't have any like skill type constraints, like, oh, only this, you know, this skill has this boost. This is kind of overall, so even if you don't get her, you could use this weapon on any other character. So I think that's really nice, and definitely, you know, a weapon to try for, mainly because of that increased hit chance, because as y'all know, certain monsters and enemies that we face are mostly, you know, weak against critical hits. And actually that was the last notice. So before I continue forward, I'm going to be doing my daily summon, and I am going to summon 3 times. The reason that I'm going to do this is because I do have 15,000 gems. Also, there doesn't seem to be a special box for this event. We'll go check really quickly if there is one. I tapped in. The tap was the wrong decision here. I was tapping. So I'm gonna go to the shop, but none of the notices actually called out a box set. Yes, we don't have a box set. Also, it did mention that it's initial to be release campaign. So maybe there's a part 2 next week. We don't know, and actually because of that, I'm only gonna summon twice. We gotta be safe, because you know it keeps saying initial release. So is she coming back again? Is there something else? Are we having a part 2 of this event, or is she gonna come back months later? And we seem to have gotten one of, you know, a higher rating unit. But what will it be? Andre for the win. Mile, oh my gosh, so she's at 3, 4? 4. So that was my 5-star I got here. I mean, it's not terrible. I like that, you know, eventually I'll be able to max limit break her. I haven't added any limit break materials to her in order to limit break her, so it's all been purely from draws. She really likes me. And if you haven't seen my limit break video, I do suggest you look at it, because it is much simpler than most people think. So definitely check out that video. It's very helpful. At least I've been told it's helpful. Like, the 3 model for that unit is kind of eh. And this guy, he's always so creepy to me. He's at 4.
It falls to us to shape the future.
So we got several 4 stars. This was not a bad draw. And I'm glad that I did get a 5-star unit in this. So that's great. And, oh, got some, enchanted tablet. So now, let's do my second one. And this will be the last draw that I do for her right now, because I feel like we're gonna get another update next week. We do, get an update every Tuesday morning, and things are usually separated too. I am very impressed and surprised that this week we have a lot of different things going on. We have 2 events at the same time, apart from these new character draws, and along with the Star Ocean, the other Star Ocean collaboration that's going on. So 2 collaborations at the same time. That's very interesting. It's like, it feels like a little too much. But I'm wondering if we are going to get an event along with this, the 2B campaign, maybe next week. I'm not really sure. And unfortunately we did not get a 5-star in this job, but it's okay. We still got more units, and the most important thing is that we got limit break materials for almost all of these. And actually, I say almost all because we weren't done. And yes, limit break materials across the board. That means that I've max limit broken each of these units. But that's not, it's not terrible. I got it, I got 2 medium ones, so that's fine. And, this will help me limit break other units in the future. But that has been my summons, and just talking about the update for this initial release for 2B. I wish you luck if you're summoning for her. She sounds like a great unit, and also if you know what that, the last talent of hers is, let me know in the comments below, because I am very curious. Thank you all so very much for watching, and until next time, mewmew.